Well, as we know, gotta put on a grave face, a brave grave face, because of the day it is today. On this day, 2 years ago, our late Her Majesty the Queen, Elizabeth II, unfortunately sadly passed away, as we all know, after a good long 70 glorious years of being the Queen in the reigning tenure. I mean, we all wished she could have carried on with the throne for many more years. I mean, I would have thought she could have had 75 to 80 years being on the throne. It just wasn't to be in the end, after 70 years. But what a remarkable job she did. Our late Her Majesty the Queen. May we always take the day, the 8th of September, which is the anniversary day, which always marks the anniversary of her death, the 8th of September, because she sadly passed away on the 8th of September 2022, as we all know. But by and large, it really doesn't seem all that long ago since it happened, as one of my friends was telling me, and I'm certainly in total agreement with my friend who said this to me. But most vitally importantly, whatsoever, may we all take the time, with much selflessness, to remember our late noble Her Majesty the Queen, for not only all her hard work she did when when she took the throne as Queen and the hierarchical monarchy, and our hierarchical monarch, or what being the longest serving hierarchical monarch, beating Queen Victoria's record, who was Queen for over 63 years until she died. But also for all her hard work she did, and all her hard work she dedicated her time to, being not only ruling as the Queen or hierarchical monarch in the royal family, but also within the entirety of the Commonwealth. It is a real lifetime, 70 years as Queen, and that is why this day is so important. Not only to appreciate having a monarchy throughout really more or less all our lives, all of our lives up till 2022, or most people's lives, even most of my parents' lives, or most your lives, those of you who watch my content, as I know there are quite a lot of you older than my age, because there's a very, very few minimal chances that you'll have a ruling monarch or any ruling royal holding the throne for well over 70 years. But really, most by and large, extremely importantly, may we remember our late Her Majesty, for not only her hard work, but her forthright courage, her amazingly innate wisdom, which was obviously gave her the experiences for everything she needed to know when taking the throne, from her late father, who unfortunately died at a young age. As we know, King George VI, only holding the throne for less than 20 years, as we know. Also, the thing we should always well and truly remember and appreciate her for doing is for her kindness and patience, as what Welsh centenarian Owen Filer would say, or said at the time of her saddening death. But also, really just, as we all know, and there was something my friend said, but I need to read what it was, but I forgot what she said. Never mind, but she was the epitome of representing real courage, good courage, and hope for the country, and really representing the right core, forthright British values that we all so very much appreciate in the British history and throughout British society. That was what our noble Queen truly was, and I would say, if anybody was to say that, or I heard anybody saying something like this, I would completely well and truly agree with the person representing this sentiment. all we can do is really hope, as it's been a year now since His Majesty the King's coronation, that he will do a good job like his mother. He's obviously not going to be holding the throne for 70 years, sadly not, since he is 75, nearly 76 himself, but all I can say is we can give him a chance, you know. But really, this is the day to really appreciate and remember our late noble Her Majesty the Queen, most vitally importantly. May we all take the time to remember with much forthright appreciation and thanking gratitude for all that she did when she took during her ruling tenure as our noble Queen of England. Goodbye, Mom. Thank you for your hard work, which is well and truly valued. Much respect always to not only you, but much respect to His Majesty King Charles III and Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth, Queen Camilla the Queen Consort, and much respect to all of the royal family as we pay tribute to our late wonderful Queen on this very special and vitally important day. Thank you all for taking the time. Thank you really by and large, completely, most enormously, hugely, sincerely, for taking your generous time in watching and listening to this very representation on this special anniversary day. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Much appreciation and admiration always for all that you did. And all the Prime Ministers you went through, from Winston Churchill to Liz Truss. Goodbye. Thank you, Mom. May we take the 8th of September every year to remember what you did with forthright, strong grip of appreciation and thanking gratitude.